So hey guys, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Guy. It's still Saturday. I finished recording the last episode, which would be episode 7, about an hour or so ago, and went and did my workout, and I was just all energized after I was done. So once I finished that and hopped in a quick shower, came back, I just felt like doing another turn again. So we're going to keep going today. I want to get as many. Hopefully, I'm not making errors that I have to back up and correct. I don't think so. I've watched my playback a little bit too. Looks like we're okay. So we're just going to continue on. Now, as usual, we're going to start by moving the first player marker. Still a little chilly here today in Austin. You know, after our snowpocalypse Friday, which was yesterday, where we were almost destroyed by blizzard-like conditions that never appeared here, and still haven't. But anyway, I want to move on to. It's still chilly out, so we're all inside. The kids are playing with their computers. We're all just kind of hanging out. I did go do my Tap by XT workout, and now I'm ready to go again. So let's continue on. Okay, first player marker. Just going down to Mark Harrigan there. He's going to be our first player. It's going to be his first action. So, and he's not too far off the board right there. He's right there. So I say we just get going. So first, he's at the pyramid. So his first action. He might move back. He's got a rail ticket. You know, we do have to get him somewhere. Clues are good. We need clues. We need spells, right? Right. But you know what? We can start heading down to this place. He's got to get a couple clues on the way down there. Maybe he can get this one? I don't know. What do you think, guys? It's going to take him 2 turns to get down there. He'll have to go to the heart of Africa first and have a wilderness encounter. He's also got some internal injuries. Okay, let me think on this. I'll be right back. Okay, so for his first action, he's going to rest. That'll allow him to... Well, you know what? He's full on everything. He's just got that stupid internal injury, so I may even backtrack on my resting action. Okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. Action 1, going to Rome. Okay, he's going to stop there. Action 2, he's on a city space. He has a train ticket, but that's not going to help him much here. He's going to take a boat ticket so that next turn he can get all the way down to spot 15 and try and pick up that clue there, and then go in and kill that nasty rumor card before it really takes hold. So that's going to be Mark Harrigan's actions. Now we're going to go to Jim Oliver. So Jim Oliver's in Tokyo playing jazz music for the Tokyo crowd and in one of the jazz bars there, and he decides he's going to do some other stuff. So he's got his Feed the Mind spell, which I think we're going to try again since it didn't hurt him last time, and he's got such a good roll to get it. We should be able to get it done. So for his first action, Feed the Mind, because then if he needs to, he can rest and recover sanity if he loses one. So for his Feed the Mind, he's got a lore of 3 plus his arcane manuscript, so he's going to roll 4 dice to fuel his Feed the Mind spell. And I've shown that card a bunch of times on the camera, so I hope you just remember it, and we're going to roll. Okay, yeah, man, it was close. Let me turn. He did get a 1 success. So 1 success is better than 0 successes. And you know what? He might as well roll for his lucky rabbit's foot here too. So let's try and see if he can get. And that gives him 2 successes. That's probably going to help him stop him from getting another. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's only a 1 or a 0, so he didn't need to use his rabbit's foot there. So here it is. He got a 1+. Casting your thoughts into the ether, your mind returns with strange knowledge. You may not be entirely the same person you were before. Lose 1 sanity, then flip this card. But he does get to add something to something. Let's see. We could add it to influence, giving him better stuff. So first off, he's going to go down to 2 sanity, so he's going to have to rest this turn. We can also beef up his will or his observation or lore. He is our spellmaster. Why don't we do this? Because lore also helps him perform the Feed the Mind spell. So we're going to give him a +1 lore token. Okay? That's going to help him a lot. And I already spent his sanity. So I think he's fine on health. He's got... No, he's not. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can gain a health still. He won't gain 2 because he only has 7. So he's just going to gain 1 more. And he'll go back up to 3 sanity, and those are his 2 actions for the turn. He's still in the Tokyo space. Now we're going to go to Leo Anderson, who's still in London. Okay, here's Leo Anderson. He's in London. He does have a railway ticket, which isn't going to help much there because it's all boats from London. Where can we send him that's going to be effective? Well, he's not entirely healthy. I mean, he's down 2 health. He's down 1 sanity, I believe. No, yeah, he's down 2 sanity. He could rest. What else can you do there? Let's see, not much. He could move. We might move him to Arkham on our way down to the expedition and to Buenos Aires to get some spells. We might send a couple people down that way, but we got stuff all over the board. Clues everywhere. I think for his first action, we're not going to rest in this turn. He's okay. He can survive another round. We're going to take a boat ticket. He's going to get on a little boat here, and he's already going to use it because I notice this happens a lot in this game. You take the ticket and you use it almost immediately, even though he does have a train ticket still. He is going to use his move action to get to, you can see it, to get to Arkham. And you know what, let's get him up to number 9 and get him that clue. He's going to use his boat ticket to continue on up to location 9, up wherever that is, Iceland, Greenland, whatever, and get that clue that's there. So that's going to end our actions phase for the round, and now we're going to move on to our encounter phase. So our encounter starts with Jim Harrigan. Or Mark Harrigan, sorry. He's in Rome. We're going to do a research action. There's no monsters or anything to encounter, so he's just going to encounter the research card. That's what they look like on the back, and you notice it's specific to the old one that we're facing, which is kind of neat. So here we go. We are in a city. We're in the city of Rome when we do this, so we're going to look at the city piece of the card here. It says, a midnight break-in at the museum has left several guards dead. Based on the description of the stolen items, you try to identify what was taken. You need to make an observation roll. If you pass, you recognize the items as the legendary Furnace of Yeb and Torch of Nug. Gain this clue. Okay, let's see if he can do that. Okay, what has he got for, it's a lore test. So he's got a 1. Oh wait, it's not a lore test, it's an observation test. He's got a 2. So that's not as bad. He's got a 2 there. So let's roll 2 dice and see if he can do it. He did. He rolled a 6. So he was successful and was able to recognize that these items that were taken were the Furnace of Yeb and the Torch of Nug. So he gains the clue, and that's going to end his action there. He's got 2 clues. So you know what we're getting him ready to do. He's the one that's going to go have to take this out because it requires clues equal to half the investigator. So he's got enough clues to go knock that thing down. Wish he had a better observation. But his boat ticket... Oh wait, wrong guy. Sorry, that was Leo Anderson. Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, he took a boat ticket. Okay. Yeah, Leo Anderson did that. So, that's his action there. You know what? I did that out of turn. No, that was Rome. Yeah, that's Rome. I'm just a doofus. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We did the right thing there. All right. So he got his clue in Rome, and that gives him 2 clues. Leo hasn't gone yet. So we got 2 clues there. Now we're going to move on to Jim Culver and take his encounter phase. Jim's been having some mighty good luck in Tokyo. We might as well continue. He's hopping from jazz bar to jazz bar, and in the meantime he's taking on the badness that's plaguing the world. He will have to get down and try and take the TikTok man out before it's too late, though. So here we are with our Tokyo encounter. Captain Isogo Taro of the Imperial Japanese Navy takes particular interest in your investigation. You describe the threat to the world he is facing. Lore, or actually influence -1. If you pass, you convince him to help you. 1 monster of your choice on any space loses 3 health. I mean, I like this. If I fail, we're detained. Man, if Jim Oliver fails this, that's a shame because this is one of his best abilities. He's got a influence of 3, which means he's going to get 2 dice and he's still got a reroll. Okay. Plus as an action, What else can he do there? No. So he's going to get 2 dice, right? Yes, more influence -1. Let's hope he gets it. We did. We got a 6, so we succeeded. This is an interesting way to kill a bad guy, but we're going to apply that 3 damage to the TikTok men and get rid of those clowns. I'm going to go get them. Let's see, I want to just double check that card, make sure there's nothing else. Okay, if you succeed, he helps you. You can, 1 monster on your choice of any space, 3 health. Okay, yeah, nothing else bad happens there. He was not detained. And we have, okay, we have killed, in a very interesting way, the TikTok men here. They are gone. Now, what does that do for us? Let's go look at the rumor card that was associated with that. Okay, here's the rumor card. Okay, it says, when this card enters play, spawn the TikTok men epic monster on space 21. When it's defeated, solve the rumor. This rumor is solved, so we can get rid of this bad boy. That's not going to plague us any further. We're not going to lose all the clues. That was worth it, though we need to get spells somewhere fast. Okay, that's it for that. Now we got one more encounter phase to do, and that's going to be Leo Anderson. Okay, there's Leo. He's up in the middle of nowhere. Going to go after that clue there. So we all need clues. So I'm going to draw another research card. Again, these are the research cards, and they have the specific old one we're fighting. In this case, Yog-Sothoth. So he is in a wilderness space, I believe. Let's double check that. He is. So he's in a wilderness space. We're going to read the wilderness space section of this card. A group of cultists has been eviscerated by some creature they summoned but could not control. You think you know a way to send the abomination back to where it belongs. Lore -1, so that's going to be a whopping 1. If you pass, you banish the beast, gain the clue, and restart and retreat the doom by 1. If you fail, it throws you back against the rock wall, gain a back injury. Okay. Well, too bad it's not a real fight, because he's good with that. He doesn't have anything that can help him with this at all. What about the axe? No, the axe only helps him with... Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have 1 die to roll. Let's roll that. Guys, he did it. Rolled 1 die and got a 6. Outstanding. So, look what that says. Again, not only does he get the clue, but he gets this clue and retreats the doom track. That is outstanding. So, the doom track goes back up to 10. And we get to take this clue, and he now has a clue token. So now I think what we're going to do is head him back home as quickly as we possibly can to Buenos Aires and see if we can start picking up some spells or something. I mean, it's... oh, actually, Arkham. Arkham, he can pick up spells there too. So we're probably going to go back to Arkham. Anyway, that's going to end the encounter phase for everybody, and now we're going to go on to our Mythos phase. Okay, everybody, here's our Mythos card. This one, I remember this one from playing before. This is actually great. So the first thing, though, that we need to do is we need to advance the Omen track up 1. It's not going to have any effect because the only gate that's on the board is not impacted. Then we're going to do, we are going to do the Comet effects, or the Reckoning effects, and we're going to spawn a gate. So let's go to the, first to the Omen track way up here. So you can see we're going to move that one up here. It has no effect. Nothing happens. Now we got to go about and resolve all of the effects here that we have for the Reckoning. First we'll start with our man Yog-Sothoth, our big baddie, and as you can see, again, we've done this one a few times. Each investigator in space containing a gate advances the doom unless they spend a spell. Good news, nobody's standing on a gate. No effect. Okay, do we have any other critters on the board? The mummy's there, he doesn't have anything. So the only thing we do have is this Dimensions Collide. So it says discard an Eldritch token from this card equal to half the number of the gates. I'm going to assume that's rounded up. So since there's one gate, we're going to discard one of these Eldritch tokens. You know, that could go really fast if we pile up some gates. We've got to get down there and take care of that. But that is going to end all of the common effects on the board. So now let's starting with our man down here, Leo Anderson. Let's see what he's got. He's got his Dark Ritual, or Dark Pact. So if he rolls a 1, they're going to come collecting. He rolls, don't know if you can't see it, but he did in fact roll a 1. So we're going to get to see what happens now that the Dark Pact must be fulfilled. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. Well, guess what? It's a pact with Yog-Sothoth. Go figure. Okay, the blasphemous powers take hold of you, forcing you to carry out the desires of the lurker at the threshold. Spawn 1 gate for each spell you have, then advance the omen track. Omen track. Advance the omen track 1? Okay. Okay. So, interestingly, he has no spells. Remember, Yog-Sothoth, he's the old one of magic. But we do, unfortunately, spawn a gate right now. So that's not too terrible, I guess. I mean, worst could happen. Here's our gate. It's going to appear in Arkham, so he's going back there anyway. We do have to be careful, because we are going to advance the omen track, and that means next turn, if we advance it again, it'll come up. What do we get for a monster? Okay, we got an Elder Thing. Elder Thing. It's got a spawning effect there. Let's see what it says. When this monster is spawned, move it to Antarctica. Okay, so the Elder Thing is visiting the mummy down in Antarctica. Doesn't do anything else but that. So there's 2 nasty creatures down in Antarctica, and there's a gate in Arkham with no monsters guarding it, so that's not too bad. So we're still working on, guys, our reckoning effects here. So let's go on to Mark Harrigan. Does he have one? He does not. And does... No. So we are clear. That was the only one that needed to take place there. Yay! Okay, so let's continue on. Now we're going to spawn another gate. You know, before I get ahead of myself, I am going to move the Omen Track one, and then we're going to spawn a new gate. So we're going to have 3 gates out now. We've got to do something about that. And they're all cluttering up. It's in Rome. Okay, we just got a clue in Rome. Now we got a gate in Rome. Let's get a monster for that. And both the gates we pulled out will have an effect if we... okay, we got Serpent People. And there's a thing, a spawning effect on this. These move to the Amazon, it says. It says right here. Here we go. Let me back that up for you. Okay. When this monster is spawned, move it to the Amazon. On a reckoning effect, roll 1 die on a 1 or 2. The nearest investigator moves 1 space toward this monster. So these lizard people draw you in, but right now they're in the Amazon where the expedition is. So what's interesting is there's gates there but no monsters to guard them. That is the gate effect of our Omen card, or our Mythos card. So let's finish the Mythos card. It says, once inside the lodge, your host invites you to follow him upstairs. Several members stare in astonishment. Outsiders are rarely granted such access. At the top of the stairs, you are ushered into a library filled with rare and exotic tomes. Now, he says, how can we help you? Silver Twilight Aid. Event. Each investigator may do one of the following. Gain a clue, gain an asset, gain a spell. Okay, so I think we know what's going to happen here. We can gain some spells. But I do believe that one of our combat guys, maybe the shotgun's there, guys. That shotgun now we got Leo's pretty healthy. I think that Mark Harrigan is going to get this asset, which is the shotgun, sawed-off, double-barreled. I mean, gain +4 during combat encounter. Each 6 you roll resolves when resolving a strength test. During combat, it counts as 2 successes. So he's now got that. Oh, you know what, guys? I made a mistake here. When I was doing the things, I was looking through his items, and he had this internal injury. That's Mark Harmon. I'm going to back up real quick and just roll for that. He's going to make a strength test. It's 4 dice. Let's roll it and see what happens. He got a 6, so he did pass, and that means his injury is still there, but it didn't have any negative effect on him, so we're okay. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the other side of his card, so don't quite forget that. All right, that said, he did pick up the double-barreled shotgun. The other two, so we're going to go on Jim Culver is going to pick up a spell. So here's a spell deck. We're just going to take the one off the bottom. Blessings of Isis. It's a ritual spell. It says it's an action. You can test lore -1. If you pass, choose an investigator on your space that does not have a blessed condition to gain a blessed condition. Wow, I mean, gosh, could we be doing better with these spells? That's outstanding. So, and Jim's the spellcaster extraordinaire. And then last but not least, we're going to have Leo. Now, Leo's not very good at this, but we need the spells because we need to sacrifice them for the event. So he gets a spell. It is Wither. It's an incantation. When resolving a combat encounter, you may test lore. If you pass, gain +3 strength during the encounter, then flip the card. Not too bad. So those are our 2 spells, and we will definitely use them. And each of these guys got, except for Jim Oliver, we got to get him a clue token because we need a clue token to actually affect the mystery. But that's going to end our Mythos. Oh, sorry, knocking the camera around, walking around here. That's going to complete our Mythos card. That was a really nice one for us, and also complete our next session again. So we are done for now. Thanks for watching. I hope once again I kept things nice and clean. I tried to. Almost made a mistake with who was picking up clues, but I figured that one out. Anyway, here's our board. We're doing really well. Thanks for watching. It's a lovely, sunny but chilly Saturday in Austin. Chilly for Austinites. And we're playing Eldritch Horror. So, thanks for watching and take care.